Hey guys, this is the guy you love to watch fail, here today with another, well actually my first ever deck tech. So this is on MTGO, Magic the Gathering Online, and today we're looking at mono red hyper-aggressive goblins, budget style. So let's start with the deck list. So we have 4 Aki Avalanches. So Aki Avalanches is 1 red for a 1/1 goblin warrior. Sacrifice a land, he gets +2/+0 until end of turn. Apply this ability only once each turn. So he's basically your vanilla goblin that sometimes can get a little bit bigger. Foundry Street Denizen, another 4 of, another cheap 1 mana, 1/1 goblin that gets slightly bigger when you play more goblins. Goblin Bushwhacker, this is kind of like the bread and butter of this goblin deck. It's basically, alright, so you play turn 1, Goblin Dork. You play turn 2, Goblin Dorks. Then you either play turn 3 Goblin Chieftain, which we'll look up in a second, or this guy. And he basically just makes all you guys have haste, an extra power, and just gets you there faster. Really awesome. Like, this deck absolutely needs him. Goblin Chieftain, your like top end, as you would say, for this deck. So Goblin Chieftain is a 2/2 haster that is a Goblin Lord basically, and for those you don't know what that means, he makes all your other goblins bigger, and in this case have haste, which is really sweet. And then you got your basically your stand-in for Goblin Guide, the budget Goblin Guide effectively. So if I will put down in the description below what you'd take out if this wasn't budget. So yeah, these 1 mana 2/2 that just attacks. Yeah, 1 mana 2/2. Good. Golden Grenades. This is basically like your finisher. It's basically what you go, ha 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 ha. You're at 10 life, I see. All right, I attack you for 5, and I sack Goblin and kill you. How does that feel? And if you're in your opponent's shoes, getting Goblin Grenaded isn't the best feeling in the world. Then we have another 4 of, which is Legion Loyalist. So he's a vanilla goblin, so he's 1 mana 1/1 with haste, and he has Battalion. So whenever he attacks with another 2 creatures, they both gain first strike and trample, and can't be blocked by creature tokens. Creature tokens hardly ever comes in relevance, but that first strike and trample, especially if you've got like played Goblin Bushwhacker or Goblin Chieftain, so relevant. It just means that, like, say you're versing Merfolk, they got a couple of dudes out, they got Lords, they got like a bunch of 3/3s, 4/4s, and you guys get you get your guys to like 3 or 4 power. So they attack. So that means all you guys have first strike, trample. Trample isn't so relevant, the first strike is, because it just basically murders their whole board, or they die. Which, it's pretty awesome. Lightning Bolt, generic, 1 mana, 3 damage, kill stuff, it's pretty good, most of the time. Mog War Marshal. So this guy's fun. 2 mana, makes a 1/1 when he's the battlefield. When he dies, it's another 1/1. Yeah, so it's just 2 1/1 goblins for 2. This isn't the worst thing ever. Alright, now, what's the deal with this? Alright, move. Yes. Alright, then the last 4 cards. 2 Shared Animosity. A 3 mana enchantment, like, it's again, one of your top end cards. So it says, whenever a creature you control attacks, it's +1/+0 until end of turn for each other attacker that shares a creature type with it. So basically, if you're attacking with 4 goblins, all your goblins gain +3/+0 until end of turn. Again, it works with Legion Loyalists, making all you guys have first strike and trample, and just generally works to make sure that when you have this and goblins out, you generally win the game. Spike Shot Elder, yeah, just 1 mana 1/1 that sometimes gets bigger and then able to shoot like the mana dorks or whatever. It's pretty sweet. Yeah. So that's the deck, and 21 mountains. Just 21 generic mountains. Really cheap. This deck I built on Modo for 12 ticks, I think it was. No, 13 tickets. So really cheap. Sideboard. So Arc Trail. 2 of it. It's an uncommon. Deals 2 damage to target creature or player, and 1 damage to another target creature or player. This is basically just for elves. Yes, elves. It just really fucks elves. Pardon my harsh language. Combust. Combust can't be countered by spells or abilities. It deals 5 damage to target white or blue creature. The damage can't be prevented. So, versing America, versing Merfolk, this card is so sweet. You basically run this instead of some Lightning Bolt, basically. Sometimes over your Spike Shot Elder. Forked Bolt. Another thing that just really just screws some certain decks over. Kills like 2 mana dorks if they like really mana dorky like elves. Yeah, it's basically this, and this is just for elves. An extra Goblin Grenade. If you're finding a bit trouble just trying to get that last bit of damage and trying to get there and not able to do it. Pillar of Flame. It kills pod. It's just there for pod. It's just kills Voice of Resurgence. It kills Malaria. It kills like Redcap. It kills Kitchen Finks. Kitchen Finks is like the deck's most hated creature to go against because it just blocks 2 of you guys, kills 2 of you guys, and like sets you back on like a whole turns with a tempo. It's just really really bad for us. So we got this as a 4 of just to help with that. And then Smash the Smithereens. Basically for affinity and for any decks that use artifacts in general, it's usually pretty sweet. You basically run this as a 4 of, like against the any deck that runs artifacts instead of say like 2 Goblin Nades and like a Lightning Bolt or something like that. So thanks guys for listening to my deck tech. This is hope it wasn't too bad. Uh, so I'll have some gameplay for this up and coming at some point during the day. So you stay classy people. This was fail. Please come back again.